Another meditation that Ignatius asks us to make in the spiritual exercises is the meditation on the two standards, or two banners. Ignatius uses images from his life, from his experience, of two armies arrayed in battle, Babylon and Jerusalem, good versus evil, the white knight versus the evil black knight. Those seem a little bit strange to us today, but in fact, many of the experiences are the same. We have to make decisions in our own lives. Sometimes we choose good, sometimes we choose evil. And many times we find that the decisions are not so clear. There's a lot of gray area. And we are always trying to decide what we should do good and how to know what that good is in the eyes of God. Ignatius suggests three criteria. The first and the most simple, of course, is that we're called to do good, to avoid sin. So if the decision is about doing something that is sinful, it's fairly easy. We shouldn't do that. But we're often confronted with different goods. The second criteria is, how do I help advance the mission of Christ in the world? How do I help others? How do I make my community better? If the good that I'm contemplating helps others, then that's a greater good. It's something that maybe I'm called to. But then Ignatius introduces the third criteria, which is, how do I feel in making that decision? Do I feel consoled? Do I feel like I'm doing what God is asking me to do? Am I happy with what I'm asked to do? If that is lacking, then perhaps we're called to do another good. Perhaps perhaps God is calling us to another mission, another action. And so Ignatius asks us to consider not only whether something is good, whether it's good for the reign of God, but also how it consoles us, how we find our life with God improved.